So we did a lot of work with Stripe already, but we didn't really look how it looks like on the front end. So if we go to payment settings, know that in one of the previous videos we already routed the payment settings to an actual link. So if you look at the bottom, it will say localhost 3000 or people Stripe settings. So let's press on that, and you can see it brings us to payment settings. So this is how it first looks like. Now, remember that this page is our Stripe connected page because if you look at our stripeconnect.html.erb, you can see that it really only gives us the select tag for country and terms of service agreement, which we have here. So I accept the terms of service Stripe connected account agreement is referenced here. But if I hit the check mark, then you could see that the create button doesn't really highlight up, but it really should. So what I want you to do is I want you to go over to your orgpeople.js and I want you to add a few functions. Now the first function we're going to add is set managed, and this really just looks into our container set managed, which if we do inspect element, then you could see that this whole block is actually div hashtag stripe managed. So let's go back. So this whole thing is really to check that the button is toggled or not, and that'll allow the button to be clicked or not. Now I want you to add another function, and this function is called setup fields needed. Now this is not really used in this connected page in particular, but it will be used in the page next when we're looking at all the fields that Stripe is requesting. So this function isn't really used at this moment. Just know that these functions are really not written by me, but I just took them off the library that were suggested by the Stripe documentation on stripe.com. So I'm really giving credit where it's due. Now I want you to add one more thing under line 56. So let's just go back here. In line 51, we're going to add one more function, and it's the orgpeople.stripesetting.ready function. So pretty much what this does is it really just activates the code. So activates, for example, when we're on this connect page, it activates set managed so as to keep track of the user's action, whether he's clicking on the check mark to allow him to press that create button or not. So we'll just save this file and we'll refresh, and that's pretty much all we're going to do with this file here. So we'll save this file, and I think we refreshed, but let's try again. Okay, we refresh. Now let's click this button. So clicking the check mark gives off or highlights the create button, which we could click to move on to the next page. So right now we're getting an error, and this error is saying that we have an undefined local variable or method or people stripe update settings URL. So that's something that we would fix in the next video, but I want you to give it a little bit of a try and try to fix it yourself. See if you can come up with the answer as a little exercise. Other than that, please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Leave your comments or questions in the comment box below, and I'll try to get them back to them as soon as possible. And then I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.